At last the time is come.
Matron should have welcomed us herself. Such overwhelming
Prove to me life's resolve.
Oh, I didn't realize I was a dancer. Okay. Okay, so let's get that.
No true abundance. Feel you the heartbeat of the land. Nourish the soil. Harvest. Let life flower and flourish. Mine is the breath of the earth. My heart rejoices for our union. Bow down like the willow. Beyond adversity lies strength. Good children, be strong for what awaits.
By my authority, let the land be remade.
Of course, it'd have to be. I'll take some
Forgive me,
if it's only
but I
business.
couldn't stay away.
It seems my sister shall be joining us. 'Tis only fitting that we face you together.
I will spin your fates. Have you the strength to defy fate?
The sands of time are mine to command. I shall measure your worth. surrender to my power.
Drown in waters divine. Pray to the stars on high.
Oh no!
Time marches to my will. Long have I awaited this moment.
This too is fate.
Upon the most exalted of battlefields you shall stand.
We are come to the frozen domain, which means
Summon your courage and press on.
'Tis all but certain that Halonia waits.
I, the Fury, shall test your strength of spirit. All-piercing spear, drink deep of raging blizzards. For glory, you must be prepared to render your all.
Ah! I'm not familiar with the mechanics here.
You must do better than that against me. There is no retreat, only victory or defeat. Victory must be seized with one's own hands. In ice unyielding, now rest. Mine is the Aegis.
Oh, nice. Oh, there it goes.
The clash could continue forever. There is no retreat, only victory or defeat. Yes! Lose yourself in the joy of battle!
Oh man, that. I'm sure there's a pattern. I just haven't remembered it yet.
All-piercing spear, drink deep of raging blizzards! For glory, you must be prepared to render your all! Well fought, mortals. Your next test awaits.
Jeez. This light seems to beckon us to yonder place. Oh, that's cool.
Come bathe in the moon's tender glow. Bear to me your lover's heart. Behold my power! Lest you worry, 'tis naught I cannot handle. Is it too much for mortals, I wonder?
Oh. Oh.
Love moves me to act. Let's delight in the simple things. Go on, play. You're always in my heart, my love. Accept this, my darlings. dreams may yet become reality. Thank you.
You're both safe, thank goodness. You have the data then. Wonderful, wonderful! I don't suppose I could do the honors and replace the transcriber cartridge. I've always wanted to take a closer look. Take care of removing it now. We don't want anything to happen to the data. Carefully does it. Come to me, O knowledge divine. Come to me. What is that? Ah! Oh. It's alright. The cartridge is safe. Let's finish the task before there are any more surprises. You have our gratitude for bringing us closer to achieving our great dream. Oh, Alvik, must you always be so formal? Although he has trouble expressing how sure you, my brother, is absolutely giddy with joy. Why are you here, Nafika? Have you not sufficiently amused yourself with your mortals? Not nearly. I would talk to them some more. Nafika promised you the key to deciphering the monument, did she not? Yes, that's correct. Then you would do well to hold in your minds that which harbors information. Come now, brother, you need to speak plainer than that. To clarify, we shall create the objects you need, but your assistance is required to give them form. Worry not, appearance has no effect on function. Just try to imagine that which in your minds is used to hold information.
Figures.
There, these instruments shall be useful in your quest. Across Eorzea lie eternal stones that hold information required to complete the words of the monument. By holding an instrument out to a stone, it will take that information unto itself. We scattered these stones across the realm that the mortals would not uncover our secrets. Of late, however, 'twould seem you have found alternate uses for them as objects of worship. Could they be marks of the 12? They are, aren't they? Oh, to think they harbored information on the gods. It seems we have our next destinations. Aside from the 3 city-states, I believe that marks located in Kurthus and Mordona. Suppose we split up, the quicker to finish the task. I wish to come too. No, Menfina. 'Twould not do to burden these children so. After all this time, we have finally had the chance to speak with mortals, to learn about them up close, and would not like to have another. I must say, I share Menfina's view. Even you, Halone. I would like to learn about you too, and I believe I speak for all of us. By all means, so let us travel together. Music to my ears. We shall watch over you and see that you safely reach your destinations. Without further ado, then. Not so fast. Did you think you could go frolicking without us? The others have our domain well in hand, so we're coming too. Well, now far be it from us to stop you. Let us assume our disguises too, and then each choose a mortal to accompany. Please, let it be something inconspicuous. I believe my destination is Thanline. Then it's not Nasea for Raha and 12's for Cryo. And last but not least, Mordona for Kurthus with Derek and Iyhara. Will you be alright, Cryo? I shall be fine. You needn't worry. We just leave. Others will keep keep watch over our domain. You needn't worry on our account. Never have it traveled with mortals. Ah, such fun this show will be. We abided by the god's selections, but why do you suppose the two of us were grouped together? Why? Because you make the most intriguing pair. God's fallen hero and the world-faring explorer. I shall relish the chance to learn about both of you. Now then, the others have already set forth, so let's do the same. Aside from my own mark, I believe we'll find those of Thalik and Halone and Mordona and Kurthus. Oh my, what an adorable creature. Delighted to meet you, little one. It seems they want to join us up too. What an unusual company this has become. The gods truly know no inhibition. Forgive me, Iyhara. I couldn't have anticipated this turn of events. Menfina is winsome, is she not? We think of her as our youngest sister. Of all the self-indulgent things. Here, excellent. I can go at least get that third done. And Heavenly Company. Let's see if I can. Nope. Let's see here. What was that one final wish? In Heavenly Company. Copy. Paste. One final wish. Okay. Well, what are we waiting for? Let us seek out the marks at once. Yes, no need to be so hasty. Shall we then, Iyhara? The nearest mark is Thalix, just outside of Mordona. If memory serves, it overlooks the lake at a place called Wraithfrost. That is a beautiful dress. Hey, Midgard somewhere. Exactly where I thought this one was. Now then, we're told to hold out an instrument to the stone. Would you care to do the honors here, Iyhara? Tis done. The information held in the stone has been etched. As Althix said, these stones are eternal. No matter the shape or location, nature is unchanging. Together with the monument of Omphalos, they have remained the same since time immemorial. 'Twas the love that men bear for us and longing for the star that compelled us to create the monument in the stones. And though men do not know the truth of the stones, they offer them prayer. Yes, active manifestation of your bond with us, while the stones are a manifestation of our bond with the star. And so, by praying to the stones, you effectively cultivate a bond between yourselves and us and the star. Delightful, is it not? Although we appreciate the eagerness to talk, perhaps we should save some conversation for the destinations to come. If we linger too long in one place, we're liable to be late to reconvene with the others. Then let us make for the central highlands of Kurthis. The Fury's gaze, my own mark awaits. Okay, this is gonna be faster to fly. Actually, let's back to town. There's nothing like taking the road with agreeable company. Do you not agree? In this land where mankind's faith in me is strong, I cannot help but feel uplifted. There it is, the marker of the Fury. It wouldn't do to burden you constantly. I shall extract the information from it this time. Looking back, Helene, you've grown noticeably more imposing this past millennium. There are some more statues in the heaven of ice. Oh, but an idea occurs to me. Iyhara, this time I want you to share what you know about the worship of Helene. I dare say it would be interesting to hear what mankind thinks of her from your perspective. The Asgardian Orthodox Church is the heart of the faith in the Fury. Ah yes, the prayers of the people are fervent indeed, and though the church they evolved, it change I felt with my very being. Wow, that's very fascinating. 'Tis a very fine thing to hear directly from mortals. Still, as much as Helene loves her children, it troubled her to see them at war with the dragons. To see those who share this star spill each other's blood. As you well shall know, Menfina, it is not our place to judge the faith of mortals. Even when we lend them our aid, we must refrain from intervening in their affairs. Lest there be any doubt, mankind's faith in us is mankind's alone. By your prayers, our forms have become that which they need to be. Apologies for the wait. Acquired the information, have you? Excellent. Let's proceed to the next mark. Mine! As I recalled, it lies near the steel vigil by the cliff west of the entrance. Follow me. Well, now, aren't we quick? My mark just lies ahead. Let's wait for the others and then continue together. Oh, look, someone's praying. How delightful to see one of my faithful children. Oh, benevolent goddess, grant me deliverance, I beseech you. Save my soul. You're the one who was hunting down the lamps of Dalamud. I knew it. I knew you wouldn't stop until you've dealt with every one last one of us. And now you've come for me. Do you think that this is her will? The lamps of Dalamud. They were the cult that appeared prior to the 7th Admiral Command, are they not? In the name of their faith, they abducted and sacrificed innocent souls and did not fear death. I've committed no crimes, I swear it. Mepina is my witness. In the beginning, we simply prayed to the twin moons, Dalamud, for Dalamud to one day shepherd our souls to the bosom of our mistress. But it all changed when Dalamud began to turn red. More and more of us began believing that he was our savior, that we must prove our loyalty with our lives, else we would suffer eternal damnation. So that's how your group took on its fanatical ways, and that became deeply branded as a dangerous cult. And at some point, I assumed you were tasked with hunting them down. I used to be a merchant in Olda, but timid as I am, I struggled to survive in that cutthroat world. That's why I turned to Menfina. I wanted to bask in her gentle acceptance and gain courage from her strong and faithful hound. They were my souls, and the only way I could be at peace with myself. But they took it from me. My fellows who committed those horrible deeds and those who reviled me as one of them, they took it away. You're strong, aren't you? Grant me deliverance, I beg you. Judge me and show me the way. Just can't bear it anymore. What good is a god I can't see who won't grant me thimble of succor no matter how much I pray? You mustn't seek in men what you seek in gods. Strong as she is but mortal. Like you, she is made of flesh and blood and possessed of her own will. Nothing more, nothing less. It avails you not to raise up others while belittling yourself. You are your own person with a path of your own to walk. Even should you be taken by despair, that you are here now makes you no different from this woman. So believe me when I say all will be well. Keep your faith in Menfina. Believe in her love and grace, and you will surely learn to love others as well as yourself. Please forgive me for my unseemly outburst. I've been feeling lost, and all my anguish keeps spilling out. It was Menfina herself who brought you here, I'm certain of it, to encourage you and guide me. Taking your words to heart, I'll try searching for a new path. Should you feel lost again, take it to the road. See it as what is out there. Learn how others live and think. And you are bound to find your way. Blessing be upon you on the road ahead, my child. Did you say something? child will be fine, I'm certain of it. Your faith in us can harm us, and us can harm as well as heal, but never forget that faith belongs to mankind and mankind alone. As delicious though as it was, I don't regret saying those words to him. He needed to hear them. But come, Iyhara. It's time for this time it's your turn to extract the information. The shield is still there. Forgive me, Iyhara. I fear I've caused you trouble. I'm relieved to know that you truly are strong in both body and spirit. Far be it from me to ask you this, but please do not hold it against that child. We do not wish for our existence to be engraved to all children. Yet no matter which faith, we are who we are because of those who believe in us. My hound is no exception. He was born when men became to worship the object their ancestors cast into the heavens. We are not all powerful. We can't grant all of mankind's wishes. Nonetheless, we must always hear you. No hope is too small, no prayer too faint. Just wanted to make that clear, lest you forget. We love mankind dearly. Suffice it to say, we love you too, Iyhara. Among us 12, Manpena is the most approachable to mortal kind. 'Tis one of her positive traits. I know not much. Copy, paste, a divine dilemma. There we go. With this, we have completed our task and may return to Follows. I can't help but think about Cryo. Tia seemed worried about her too. Did he not? Tosa has something weighed on her mind. Though she is in the company of deities, I find myself worrying too. You could ask her directly. Yes, I suppose so. If there are no objections, let us seek out Cryo. She was headed to the 12s with Nafik and Braigot, yes? They are presently too far for us to sense, but we should be able to locate them once in the forest. I see. In that case, let us make for Gridania. And I'm going to actually use Return for once. his preference is solitude, Derek seems concerned for the welfare of others. How very intriguing. As I understand it, mortals hold that whole Navika and I are at odds. Like other details about us, you are free to believe what you wish. What is my patron deity? I can't remember. Let's see, profile. It is Menfina. Okay. Okay. I wonder if that's different for. So here we are in Gordania. Can you sense Nafika and Briga? I do, but something is strange. Indeed, they appear to be in different places. Nafika is the nearer of the two and quite close by. I shall go find her. Wait, you mustn't go off on your own. I can find it all. After her, Iyhara. Both Nafika and Haloni are very good to me. It is our way to look out for one another. I'm thinking not to do that again. Oh, have you already finished visiting your stones? There she is. Oh, this is so bright. Well, no, I wasn't expecting to see you all here. Is aught the matter? You're supposed to be with Krell and Biragot. Where are they? Oh, we separated when I was distracted listening to the elementals. Beings of the voice are the voice of those who call the wood home. As I'm patron of this land, they could not help but report to me. You guys can sense each other. Even should you become separated, shouldn't it be a simple matter to find them again? Indeed. It would seem that you're keeping something of us, Nafika. Oh, Helene, there's simply no fooling you. Very well, I shall confess all. The child Kryle wanted to visit our stones alone, you see, to complete her task without us watching over her. We merely respected that wish. With her abilities, I do not believe she's in any danger, but the warrior that he is, Biragot decided to follow her discreetly. If that is indeed her wish, indeed, we must abide by it. As for Biragot, yes, I sense him in the place men call the South Shroud. One of the stones is situated there, I believe near Camp Tranquil. Let us search for that area for Biragot, and if we find him, we should find Kryle as well. Consistent. What brings you all here? We understand you've been following Kryle. Where is she? Having acquired information from my stone, she now makes for Alphonse. keep my distance to avoid being seen. It was about to continue on when you appeared. Althix Stone is the last destination, is it not? Let's go and I'll go meet her there. If anyone so wishes, then very well. To hasten her passage, I shall call upon Master Rocker's servants to bear the mortals. It seems you have use of these hawks. Let's go see if we can spot Cryo from above. We'll bring our companions, so you need to worry about them. Are you ready, Iyhara? Go, my feathered friend. Fly like the wind. I must thank you, Iyhara. Taking your time, talking to you helped me find the resolve to seek out Kyle. No signs of her here. Let's continue on to Althix Stone. There she is already. She certainly wasted no time. Well now, did you come all this way just to check on me? I've been on edge, worrying that I might stumble upon into Odin, so you gave me a bit of a fright. Nafika tells us you wish to travel alone. What prompted you to send the guards away? It's difficult to explain. I suppose I wanted to seek the answers in my own way. As the gods told us, if we wish to know the truth, we must discover it for ourselves. In spite of this, they seem fit not only to set us upon the right path, but to accompany us besides. This bespeaks the faith that they have in man's spirit of inquiry, and it gives me heart. After all, it is the same same spirit that defines the students of Baldesion. Like everyone, I wanted to uncover the truth of the 12, to know their aspirations and understand them. And having seen a dear friend embark on countless adventures, I've developed a desire to see and experience the world for myself. There are dangers out there, of course, but I wanted to prove I could handle them and perform my task. I see. Indeed, as much as we can learn from others, there's no substitute for seeing with one's own eyes. And in yours I see the gleam of yearning, exploration, and discovery. It reveals to me the love you bear for our star, and it makes me glad. What's all this all of a sudden? It's embarrassing when you say such things with a straight face. Right then. I've yet to acquire the information here, so I'll tend to it at once. Perhaps you'd like to wait for me at Quarry Mill. In this land, the voices raised in the praise for Nafika are especially strong. Nafika and Berigot are Beauregard are also kind, are they not? Let's wait for Growl here. Not forgetting Beauregard were with her, so she'll be fine. First, the man with a Mampina's mark, now Growl. Of course, traveling with you and yours seems I've inevitably end up on encroaching upon others' lives. Ook, ook, ook. Yours as well. Though nothing binds you to me, you followed me ever since I've tended your wounds. You're free to go anywhere, you know. A person's life belongs to that person alone. Others can't be expected to assume responsibility, unless it is wrong to interfere. Alas, once I've glimpsed someone's heart, I find I can't avert my gaze. It truly is difficult to be amidst people. It doesn't take too long to extract the information. Prowl should be here any moment now. Apologies for the wait. With that, I've obtained information from all my stones. You've taken care of yours already, yes? Thanks for worrying about me. While it's good to know I can handle myself, I'm heartened to be doing this with you all. I owe you thanks as well, Beauregard and Nafka, for accepting my request with good grace. Think not of it. You did well to see your task through. Indeed. Come, let us return to the Amphalas. You took your time, Iyhara. Did something happen? So you rendezvous with Growl. How was your experience with the gods, if I may ask? Not only did you help a disillusioned man find his way, you looked in on Growl besides. Thank you, Iyhara. And you as well, Derek. I feel I've overstepped my bounds, but what's done is done. We shall return to our sanctums. You have our gratitude for the delightful time. By holding your information out to a monument, you will be able to augment the missing information. Be well, dear children. Shall we then? Amazing! What was impossible to decipher is now crystal clear. Without further ado, I shall read out the epigraph. As beings who endured by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of the hopes and prayers. Thus we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. He who is named Bjergat shall preside over the construction, his duty to fortify the works of men and to encourage them to build. He who is named Rhalgr shall preside over destruction, his duty to galvanize the star's beating heart and facilitate mankind's regeneration. She who is named Azema shall preside over the sun, her duty to nurture its life-giving light and illuminate the truth for all to see. He who is named Nalthal shall preside over the subterrane, his duty to make plain the reaches hidden in the darkest depths and in men themselves. She who is named Nafka shall preside over fertility, her duty to fill the land with life and to prepare a path of peace and plenty. He who is named Althik shall preside over space and time, his duty to endow the star with material vigor and that mankind's march may never cease. She who is named Halone shall preside over the glaciers, her duty to hold the melting ice at bay and imbue men with constancy and tranquility. She who is named Menfina shall preside over the moon, her duty to perpetuate the turning of the night and day, foster love in the hearts of all. He who is named Thaliak shall preside over the rivers, his duty to quench the thirst of men and water the minds with wisdom. She who is named Nemia shall preside over the stars, her duty to preserve the celestial fabric of the seasons and weave the threads of men's lives. She who is named Limlane shall preside over the seas, her duty to administer the tides and inspire men to come together as one and seek new horizons. He who is named Oskan shall preside over the mountains, his duty to sustain the breath of the firmament, and in wandering share the men's solitude. He who is unnamed shall watch unflinching, his duty to stand guard over his charge, always and unto the end. There the epigraph concludes. We've been given quite a lot to ponder. What does that mean? Written by the gods themselves. This is utterly unprecedented. Curiouser and curiouser. Our yokes, lest we stray. Hopes and prayers influencing their nature. Have you any thought to the contents of the epigraph, Iyhara? The worships of Dalamud brought forth Menfina's hound. You mean to say that prayer has changed the 12 into their present forms? That is rather hard to believe. Given what we know of Dynamis, I believe it is entirely possible. In the presence of that energy, hopes and prayers have more tangible results than one might expect. Its power may be curbed upon our star, but over thousands of years of worship it could have influenced the gods in various ways. Ways such as that Iyhara just described for one. Others that come to mind are Halone's spear and shield, which reflects her status as a goddess of war, and Nemia's spinning wheel, which is an apparatus of god of fate. Thus did they create this monument, this yoke, that they may never lose sight of their duty, no matter how much they may change. I'm inclined to agree with Raha. The gods wrote that they endure by the will of the star. Who that refers to, we all know too well. Heidelin. By sundering reality, she must have known that she would shake the very foundation of existence. Anticipating the potential chaos, I suspect she charged her collaborators with maintaining stability. If this is true, then might not the 13th unnamed being be the Watcher on the moon? The pieces certainly fall into place. I wonder if he'd be willing to share what he knows. As it stands, we've yet to encounter our three gods. As there's no telling what may happen once we fought them all, I believe we should try to uncover as much of the truth as we can, the better to know how to proceed. To that end, ere we seek out the Watcher, Raha and I shall return to Charlayan to compile our findings, the data from the analyzer not least of all. To think that the investigation might lead us to the moon! I eagerly look forward to our next stage of our field work. Iyhara, like as not, yet more grueling encounters with the gods await. You should rest up and gather your strength. Not long now ere we arrive at the truth. The longest time I've journeyed alone, not involving myself in the affairs of others. I've enjoyed our time together. You've been taking the investigation with all earnestness, and it has been a pleasure to be part of it. But when I imagine the moment we must part ways, I can't help be saddened. Surprises that I feel that way. Forgive me, I didn't mean to wax sentimental. If you excuse me, I shall be head outside for fresh air. Here he goes again. Iyhara, do you suppose you could follow after him? I can't quite say why, but I feel as though he suddenly vanished one day, never to return. You know, I can't help but wonder why Derek came for us for help. As an explorer, didn't he want to keep the glory for the discovery for himself? I, for one, would have gone over the Phantom Realm with a fine-tooth comb out alone before thinking to tell a single soul. Oh, 'tis you, Iyhara. What is it? It's no guy I'm somewhat worried I would suddenly vanish, you say. Well, as the saying goes, all things must come to an end, whether we will it or no. When our work is finished, we must go our separate ways. Doing so will sadden me, as you know. Yet that sadness is part of the joy I have derived from our companionship. So I'll accept it when the time comes and strive with to the last. Ook. As you know, my friend, I'd rather you live your own life. If having helped you, I won't send you away against your will. Well, you're a busy woman, so I won't keep you. And rest assured I will share with you any tidings I receive from Crow. Take care, my friend, and see you again in due course. Oh, come now, you don't need to worry about me. Imagine when I said I would strive with you till the last. So go on, tend to your own duties, and let us meet again when the investigation resumes. And that is the end of Euphrosyne.